Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Nero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Nero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Full count to Jose Peraza. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Peraza gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Verdugo is there, and he has it for the out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Joey, you always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
In is Joey Votto now. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corner.
Oh, and he misses it. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2 balls and a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
All even now, 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Votto is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Kemp playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding in, Yasiel Puig. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. DeSclafani gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now batting, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Peterson.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bellinger tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
In now, A.J. Pollock. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Peterson stands at first with 1 out. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So striding in, Max Muncy, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Line to the right side. Puig is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted down the line in left. Winker giving chase, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball left side. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Two balls and two strikes to the Reds catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Glove by Taylor. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. A ball and two strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Ready with another 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Cue shot here out toward short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top 2-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lifted into center field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Barnes is off of first with 2 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's Jose Peraza. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jose Peraza.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west. Not the case anymore.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, two away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Looking at his career totals, Kemp is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strike out there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with two strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to Puig. Votto at second. Kemp on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Hit to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Swung on and missed for the first strike. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. On the season, Bellinger is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Oh, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taylor's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
At the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Taylor has it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Max Muncy.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1 pitch. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Puig coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Iglesias onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready now, Austin Barnes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Muncy on third. Hernandez on at second with 2 down. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he misses again, ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Winker on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez over to his left. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball one. Slow grounder to first. Bellinger fields cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. In his career, Votto carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
0-1 pitch on its way. Called strike 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, David Freese.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count
left
0-2
fielder,
and then
number
start
31.
working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but
Peterson.
that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peraza ranging up the middle, and the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. Pedro Baez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Suarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Change up low, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Scorched to third. Muncy fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Reds lead 1. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, A.J. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. To third. Suarez takes it in. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peraza has a play. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Anthony DeSclafani, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Corey Seager will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Verdugo stands at second with no outs. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Here's the 3-1. That's popped up. Kemp coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Justin Turner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Justin Turner.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Kemp, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jared Hughes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reds lead this one 3-2. Corey Seager will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker will start things off here for Cincinnati with Joey Votto to follow next.
Jesse Winker.
From the stretch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Alexander, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Dylan Floro enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. They're up 3-2. Raisel Iglesias will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. His
Leading
lifetime
off
numbers
for the
against
Dodgers,
Iglesias, he's 1 for 5.
A.J. Pollock.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Iglesias playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he misses 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Suarez is there, and that's out number 1.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Digging in now, Max Muncy. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Verdugo. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they take the lead 4-3.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
David Hernandez enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
37, David Hernandez. The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May powders right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now, if you start wondering about remaining pinch hitters, well, the cupboard's pretty bare. Just 1 guy left to choose from. Rocky Gale will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Gale.
On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lined hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Edge. Here comes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting, catcher Tucker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Takes this the other way to right. Verdugo is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dylan Floro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.